I believe this bill will put patients at the heart of the NHS, but of course many people have expressed concerns and anxieties about it, and that is why Shirley Williams and I have written to our parliamentary colleagues saying that we want to see some final changes to the legislation before it's adopted to ensure and to make it crystal clear that competition will always be the servant of the NHS, never its master. Of course, we've discussed these in government, and there are, as you know, a much wider range of amendments that are being debated and examined in the crucial coming days. But I think it's important to address the concerns that people have expressed about the role of competition. And I've always regarded competition as a means to a better NHS, not as an end in itself. And that's why our amendments will make it clear once and for all that competition is the servant of the NHS, never its master. What I'm saying is that Liberal Democrats within Parliament, because of course I communicate all the time as leader of the Liberal Democrats on something as important and indeed as controversial as the NHS bill, I explain constantly to my colleagues what I think we should do to make sure that the bill is in line with our values and our principles. And I think these final amendments, having of course introduced a huge array of amendments in the past, will provide final reassurance to everybody who's anxious about this bill that the competition provisions in it will not destabilise the NHS and will improve the quality of care for patients. With our support both in the House of Lords and House of Commons, I think they have a very good chance of being seen through. And once they're adopted, then I think it's also clear, and Shirley Williams and I say this explicitly in our letter, then it's time to adopt the legislation and get on with the painstaking work of ensuring that these changes are successfully and smoothly implemented.